What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Scythe coming at you with another video. I am trying to do a gameplay breakdown of my recent gameplay. This was just a regular search and destroy map. So right off the bat, I was kind of going for more of a content style video, but it ended up turning out that these kids were actually pretty decent at the game, so I had to try hard. So I bust out the AK-47U. I was just gonna relax and just play it out and fill out the game. So I just go my typical rush route, you know, going down the left lane. You always got to watch out for the snipers, so always be careful of the sniper glare. Then I just rush through the doors. No one's really spawned in, so they're spawning in. I assume they're console, so I'm rushing back spawn because no one else is in. I noticed this person to my left, and then noticed the guy to my right, and sadly we ended up trading. So I ended up taking an L there. Alright, so here we go. It's round 2. We're gonna see what I can do here. Once again, just going through the same route. This time I decided to go inside because I noticed they had a couple snipers out. So I went inside, but still staying down that left lane. Watched police car, no one's there. Went through and got destroyed. A lot of times that can happen. If you 50-50 something, you can definitely get destroyed. So you want to be careful. I was pushing a little bit too hard. I wasn't using stims or had dead silence, so he had advantage all day, every day. Alright, so then I think I decided to pull out my FAL. Yeah, I did. I pulled out the FAL. They started talking a lot of shit. You know, that usually happens in S&D, so it's whatever. So I decided to try a little bit harder because they were using a little bit better guns. I had a disadvantage, so I'm watching police car. One actually ended up poking through. I end up killing their best player.
Thank you.
And I'm just rushing through the doors, doing my regular rush routes, making sure no one's around, just, you know, using my map awareness to get through the map. I noticed my teammate just got murked there, so I came on this side to hopefully get a peek on him. I don't think I was able to find anyone, so I just sat here, just kept looking around, looking. I found one dude, jumped in the air, and just absolutely destroyed him. And then that was the end of round 3. So we're going to see what ends up happening in round 4. Alright, so now we're in round 4. I never get bomb usually. For some reason I always get spawned in the back. So I always just continue with my rush routes, you know, just going through middle lane, more middle lane this time without getting shot at. I'm just surveilling the area. Can't really find no one. Got 2 people. Just off common spots. I noticed this guy started shooting at me, so I just got him, picked him off real quick. So now I just start transitioning to their spawn building to hopefully find someone essentially just lagging. This way I can just get behind them and destroy them. But I noticed none of the doors were open, so they probably weren't in there. So I end up going towards A. I still couldn't find anyone. And then I slid and found the dude B. Luckily, footsteps in this game are overly obnoxiously loud. So I just slid right into him and just gave him a quick knife. Now we're going into round 5. I believe they end up winning this round. I made a couple mistakes. I usually make mistakes. I'm just trying to make less and less and get better every day. So I just go through my same old route, doing the same thing, going through ledge, going through window. Jumping through window again. I noticed someone, but I did not want to challenge him. He had some type of sniper. I believe an AX-50, but I end up jumping down mid, and I got murked middle lane and from the left lane. So left lane for them, right lane for me. So they were just talking about weed and wax and dabs and all that stuff that I'm not even into. So I just once again just go down my same lane or route, excuse me, and just seeing if I can find anyone to pick them off. Early into the round, a lot of people like to rush and make mistakes. Switched it up this time, went out the window, and someone was rushing pretty hard into our spawn. I noticed there was another guy, yellow van, so I got out there pretty quickly. I went to go for a stim. I actually had my concussion out, and I stunned myself. So I noticed the guy was still camping there, so I decided to pick him off. And then I'm rushing more towards their spawn, just surveying. I watched my teammate just die, so I know right where he is. And he's on UAV. Bunny hop, easy headshot, FAL, one-shot headshot all day. So that's easy. Round 6 going towards us. And now here we go. We're going into round 7, I believe it is. And I decided to go down the right lane, see where I can take this.
And you almost got me killed with that closing
My
door
teammates
shit.
complain about me always closing doors behind me. So I'm watching ledge, I'm watching the blue building, their spawn building. Nothing, can't really find anyone. So I noticed my teammates start dying. There's one top bus, picked him off. I'm just going around, just going to routes they should have ran, because obviously they did not went to the right lane. So I'm just going through mid, seeing if I can find anyone. I found someone's name tag to my left. I noticed someone up there, and I noticed he's still to my left. Unfortunately, I had one bullet in my magazine, so I end up having to reload. Luckily, he did not push me. That's why I had my knife out at first. Then people are shooting me from the behind. And I sprayed, couldn't really get a shot off, got just a shot off, couldn't really focus my aim. They ended up getting this round as well. My teammate for some reason was not pushing bomb, he waited for the very last second. I kind of figured he would go up there, couldn't get a shot off at all. So we end up losing this round. I think there was someone to our right and to my left, and it's just over like that. You know, I do also want to mention that something like this can easily be avoidable. If my teammate just would have went around and I would have just watched wall, we could have easily won that round and got the defuse. But a lot of times when it's, you know, you're under pressure like that, you just necessarily don't think about it. And we have no communication with this guy, so I doubt I could communicate with him. So I'm just running just a normal route I always do. Going through the door, seeing if anyone's behind me, coming behind me. Because that is possible. I go upstairs. I heard a footstep, so I'm a little bit skeptical. And then I think he moves again, and that's when I hear him go for the stun, but he jumps out window, broke through the door. I place the Semtex down there. This way, if he comes up, he will either back up or, you know, get hit, and I can one-hit him. But he ended up going bar. I got the guy at bar and picked him off. Got the guy at yellow van, picked him off as well. Now I'm just, once again, just using my map awareness, surveying what's going on and seeing where people are. I noticed someone's to my left, so I start spraying them. Couldn't get him. Luckily, my teammate picked that guy off. I would have been over with and killed the last guy. And now we are in, I believe, to the final round, round 9. I think we end up winning this round and taking it. So once again, usually on this side, I like to go down the right lane, go through the store, go up the stairs. Just watch around the van and just that whole type of area. No one really pushed. I always like to look down just in case. Noticed a guy blue building and I got picked off immediately. It was over from there. Actually, excuse me, they do end up taking this round. So I will see you in the next round. Alright, so now we're in the last and final round. I do believe we end up taking this one home. Just running a normal route, going on car, going through the building, going on the ledge, going through mid building, and just trying to pick people off. See what I can do. Actually, I decided, since I actually finally picked up bomb, to go A, and just ran through A. Some guy behind boxes. I knew he would peek it, so I held my peek. And I ended up winning the battle. That's more of a 50-50 situation. You want to avoid those scenarios, but sometimes it is what it is, and it worked out in my favor. I noticed people started to wrap around. I was not going to peek the guy with the sniper. I came up here. I noticed someone else, and I marked him. Somehow he noticed me as well and came back and jump shot, but luckily I was able to get him off quickly. So now I'm just kind of watching upstairs, seeing if anyone's coming around or behind. I hear the shooting behind me. I tagged him up a bit. Jumps off the window and kills himself. And that pretty much concludes this game. All in all, whenever you play Search and Destroy, you want to be very aware because you only have 1 health. Even in Cyber Attack, you only really have 1 spawn unless it's your res in Cyber Attack. So you want to be very cautious, but at the same time, you want to be aggressive and assertive. So don't play too passive. Play a little bit assertive. You know, find a good sweet spot, and you should be able to get the game in. So that's usually what goes through my head when I play a game of Search and Destroy. So I will definitely see you guys in the next video. I should be uploading another video today, so just stay tuned. I'll see you cunts later.